Hey everyone, welcome to the RDG Sports Channel with your boy RDG. We are in the building. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that notification button. We need those views up. I need you guys to hit that like button. Get me up in the algorithm. I need to get in that algorithm. Need to get back in rotation, baby. I've been down for about a month. I need to get back in that rotation, baby. It's very important. Please hit that notification button. Like, share, and subscribe once again. Please do me that favor. Hey, but we're going to get right to it. We're going to get right into it. Y'all see the title. Jahan Dotson, breaking news. Breaking news. Jahan Dotson has been traded to our rival, the Philadelphia Eagles. How you guys like that? I've been listening to the radio stations. I heard Brian Mitchell and JP, JP Finley. I heard the junkies, everybody talking about it right now. You know what I'm saying? I heard the call-ins. Some of you fans are disappointed. Well, most of you fans are disappointed. Not that he's traded, but he's been traded to someone in your own division. Well, I'm here to say this. We went up against this guy in practice. The head coach saw him. The offensive coordinator saw him. The general manager saw him. The owner saw him. The other players on the team saw him. You think that Adam Peters made a trade without going to his captains of the team and was talking about it and asking them how they think? That's what most good organizations do. They go to the team captains. You didn't think the captains was all in on this? You know what I'm saying? They're right there with him every day. They see the body language. There's Brian Mitchell. Everybody was curious. Who was Brian Mitchell talking about? You guys know who he was talking about. Jahan Dotson. Who was most happy that he was traded and didn't flinch about it? Brian Mitchell today. You understand what I'm saying? Me personally, how I view Jahan Dotson, I just thought that he wasn't giving it his all because, not that he wasn't trying, it's because he just couldn't. Other teams figured him out. His rookie year, they didn't know what to expect from him. Then the offseason came, right? So teams had nothing else better to do, defensive coordinators that is, to pick apart his game, to find out what's his weaknesses. They do that to every player, every rookie that comes out and have a great year. They do that to every rookie. They got off-season tape on them now. The whole off-season, they got time on their hand to dissect the player's strengths, dissect the player's weaknesses. And what they have noticed is that Jahan Dotson can't get off the line of scrimmage when he's getting pressed man. Jahan Dotson, his first year, he had these little moves he used to do. I guess he thought it was going to continue to work, but once teams figured it out, it no longer works. It's like a player that can't go to his left, and he's right-handed, and he only can go to his right. All you're going to do is force him to go to his left. He haven't proven that he can score with his left hand or shoot with his left hand. So the smart thing to do was make him uncomfortable, and that's what teams and defensive cornerbacks was doing to Jahan Dotson. It was just pretty simple, The wide receiver coach, I'm pretty sure the wide receiver coach told him what to do, practiced what to do, had him practice what to do, how he wanted him to get off the line of scrimmage. I'm pretty sure defensive backs told him what he needed to do, and I'm pretty sure, people was in his ear telling him he needed to hit the weight room. They said when he came out of college that his frame was going to be a problem. Obviously, it was. We as fans, I was excited because of what I seen highlights, his highlight films, in college, what he was doing. And I was pretty excited. I was like, oh man, we finally got a number 2 for Terry McLaurin. And it looked that way his rookie year. He was getting open, at the top of his routes. He had great ball skills, all those sorts of things. But how you negate all of that is you stop him right there at the point of attack. Right there at the line of scrimmage, he can't do none of that stuff. Now he's neutralized. Now he's slow. He's slow because they neutralize him at the line of scrimmage. Before, they didn't know his moves, his get-off moves. Now they all figured his get-off moves out. Oh, he liked to do this with his hands. He liked to do this with his feet to go this way. He liked to do this with his hips to go when he's doing this route. They study those sorts of things. Those things are in his notes. You know, when those scouting reports, those things are in his scouting reports. So defensive backs look for those sorts of things. They look at his shoulders. They look at his head movement. How he's leaning at the line of scrimmage determines which route he's gonna run. Where he's lined up at. Is he playing the Z? Is he playing the X? Is he in the slot? Okay, when he's in the slot, he like to do this. It was an easy game plan. You can see it right there on the television. And then not only that, to make matters worse, is that he was dropping balls that he should have caught. That was another thing. So me personally, the way I feel, I'm kind of like happy to a certain extent because I see that we're not playing around. We're not wasting time. Ron Riveras was the worst. Ron Riveras, all his first round picks except Jamin Davis, is the only remaining, I think, player that he drafted in the first round is on the team. Everyone else is long gone. We had a chance to get a Chris Olave, Kyle Hamilton, that same draft class, and we chose to, trade the 11th pick, drop back to number 16. Look what Olave is doing with the Saints. Look what Kyle Hamilton is doing. I mean, we had a history of skipping over great players. Not just Ron Rivera, but a lot of guys. And hopefully this regime that comes in here now, DQ and Adam Peters, hopefully they get this thing right. Hopefully we don't mess up. We got a 3rd round pick back for Jahan Dotson. That's saying something. I mean, we had to give up a 5th and only got a 3rd back and 2 7s. We had to give up a 5th, though. We had to give up a player and a 5th. So I mean that just show you what they feel about Jahan Dotson. Or maybe it's just the Eagles, because maybe that was the only team that was willing to play ball with the Commanders, and they knew the Commanders wanted to move this player, so they sound like they really want to get rid of this guy. So let's just you need to give us a 5th round pick also. It's like a slap in the face. Like, really, a 5th round pick for this? We giving you Jahan Dotson. Yeah, but that's not good enough. We need a 5th round. You want this guy to go? Give us a 5th round pick. So they gave up a 5th round pick. You got other guys now. I was listening to Brian Mitchell, and Brian Mitchell made some key points. I don't think this is going to go quietly. I think they're still in the play for another wide receiver. I think there is. You got guys like T. Higgins out there. Got guys like Brandon Ayuk. I know people don't want to hear Brandon Ayuk. I know they don't want to hear it. I know. And you also got a guy like DeAndre Hopkins. DeAndre Hopkins. Yeah, trade for one of those 3 guys. I prefer T. Higgins because he's a big guy. He's something different than what we have. You can go Alamane Sakirs. You can go Terry McLaurin. You can go De'Ami Brown. You can go T. Higgins. That right there, that's weapons of mass destruction, because you got all 4 types of players that do different things on the field at the same time. That's what I'm talking about. You got to have diversity on your team. You know what I'm saying? A multitude of players that can do a multitude of things, different things. Let's get back. I said De'Ami Brown. Man, De'Ami Brown has been cooking this training camp, the OTAs, and the preseason. This guy showed up and showed out. Even in the scrimmages, this guy has showed up and showed out. He deserved to be number 2 if we don't trade for another wide receiver. He deserves to be the number 2 wide receiver. He's shown that. His consistency throughout. And this is his best camp that he had since he's been with this team. New coaching staff. Just imagine if he'd have went to another team, he would have already been good. He'd already been doing this. He gave us spurts. You guys got to understand, De'Ami Brown, I seen this guy in college. I watched him closely when he was playing with Sam Howell. And De'Ami Brown was good at what he was doing. But he's gotten better at route running just a little bit than he was when he first got into the league. At North Carolina, he was a one-trick pony. You send him deep. Let him go. Let him rip. But he had tremendous speed at the top of his route. The guy was sensational in college. And now he's starting to put it all together. Some people, you got to put the work in. Some people got natural talent. But some people got to put the work in. He had the talent, but he had to put the work in to enhance his talent. And it's paying off. And he got a better coaching staff who believes in him, who's going to give him a chance, who gave him a chance to earn it. That's all I think this guy wanted. Other than his first year, he had to earn it those next 2 seasons. After that, his first year he didn't have to earn it. He was a rookie, but after that he had to earn it. He had to earn it, and he couldn't because I think the coaching staff didn't so much believe in him. But DQ comes in and say, "I'm gonna try to find the guys." What do you call that? What is his favorite go-to word? His superpower. I'm gonna try to find this guy's superpower and see what he does well. And he tapped into it. And this guy's taking off like a rocket, man. So I think he's gonna be better from that. And now he doesn't have anybody other than if they trade for a wide receiver. If they don't trade for a wide receiver, he don't have to be worried about looking over his shoulder. He can just go out there and play free and play with confidence. And I think he'll be good from that. Moving on back to Jahan Dotson now. He's traded to the Philadelphia Eagles, right? So he would get a new opportunity in Philly. He's going to be playing behind A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith. 2 guys that doesn't have a problem getting open. You know what I'm saying? 2 guys that's proven in this league, put up big numbers. So now he get to play in that slot and he get to, showcase what he could do in that slot. Now, a lot of people are worried about him because he's playing in the division. Well, I'm not, because we pretty much handle him in practice. Our secondary handle him in practice. So I'm not really worried about him. You know what I'm saying? We get Sammer still on that guy. Sammer's still going to put the gloves on him. Night, goodbye, see you later. That's it. He's going to be quiet that game. You know what I'm saying? I think when we play Philly, you're going to have St. Juice on A.J. Brown this time. No more Forbes on A.J. Brown. Put Manuel Forbes on Devontae Smith. Or somebody else that we picked up. Put them on Devontae Smith or A.J. Brown. Don't expose Forbes like that against A.J. Brown again. Ever. Don't you ever do that again. I'm serious. But I like what they're doing, man. What they're doing as an organization, they're letting the players know, look, if you're not meeting up to the quality of football and the standards that we want to play and go by, then we don't need you. We didn't draft you. We have no ties with you. You don't belong to us. You're not tied to us. So you're very expendable. The players need to know that. So, and that's all I wanted to come on here and say. I wanted to touch on that because I heard about it, but I had to wait until I got back home to record the video. But tell me, guys, you guys let me know what you think about the trade. Let's talk about it in the comment section. I appreciate you guys. If your first time viewing the show, if you like what you see, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification. I appreciate you. I'm nothing without you guys. Peace.